Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Victor, aka V Money, and we're gonna go over another video. So before we get into the video, I kind of just wanted to go over my thought process for making this particular video. Everyone's always asking me questions about how I discuss politics or how we get into politics with different people. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys advice on how to discuss politics and go over politics with your friends, family members, co-workers, or just anyone in particular who you may want to share this with. So let's get right into it. So the reason why is because everyone's always asking me how to discuss politics with their friends, family, co-workers. So I wanted to be able to give you guys some advice on how you can do that. So I wanted to be able to include this information for you guys when you are in that position or that situation. First of all, when you're at work, that's the big one, right? What to do if I'm at work. Well, let me tell you, if you're at work, you should be working. It's that simple. There's really no time for anything else other than work. You have an 8-hour shift, go, clock in, do your thing, eat your lunch, have your breaks, and go home. There's no need to be discussing politics at the water cooler. Don't get trapped into that. Don't get suckered into that. I know it's easy because someone yells out something or you overhear something. Well, guess what? Cover your ears. It's that simple, right? Walk away. You have 2 feet. Take them and walk away. All right? Simple. Let's move on then. What happens if people go, well, what happens if I go to a birthday party, a wedding? I always have this family member that's always breaking stuff up. When I go and I have to sit at the table and you see them and you're like, oh no, there's, my Theo and he's going to start talking about this. No, relax. It's okay. If you're there for a wedding, enjoy the wedding. Enjoy the birthday. Eat some cake. Open up some presents. It's all right. Do that first. There's no need to do the politic thing, even if it's brought up. We have this weird misconception that because people bring something up, we have to automatically reply a response right away. I can tell you something. You don't have to reply right away. You can put that in your pocket for later. You can save their opinion. You already know where they stand now. So just enjoy yourself. Enjoy the people you're with, and then once all that is said and done, if you feel that you want to get into it, go for it. But before you do so, make sure you share this with them. Your values, your moral values. What do I mean by that? Are you for abortion or against abortion? Are you pro-gun, against gun? Are you for taxes, against taxes? Are you for police reform, against police reform? There's a lot of subjects that you want to be able to know where you stand first before you get into it. And let those values dictate where in the line you want to stand. It's not about being red or blue, Democrat or Republican. That's the very first question that I get asked. Victor, what are you, Democrat or Republican? Victor, who are you going to vote for, Democrat or Republican? And it has nothing to do with that. Someone asked me this question the other day. I told them my core values. I let them know whether I'm for abortion, against abortion, whether I'm pro-gun, against gun, whether I'm for taxes, against taxes, whether, what I stand for. And based on that, where I'm going to lie. Which way I'm going to lean. So make sure you share that and give them the opportunity to share that too. And based on that, you guys can have a discussion. It's not just about what you read, So make sure that if someone shares something that they read, that you follow up with a question. What do I mean? I always get my grandma coming up and going, Mijo, I read that this happened. I read that they're going to do this. And I'm always like, well, Grandma, where did you get that information? She lets me know. Canal 34, Channel 52, this newspaper, that newspaper. And I'm like, whoa, okay. What more did you read there? And that's where normally people go, the headline, the first paragraph. And my follow-up question is, well, who owns that newspaper? Who owns that news channel? What affiliation do they have? Make sure you do your research and your homework, because that matters. Because they might have They might be left, they might be right, they might be blue, they might be red. So make sure you understand what you're reading and where you're getting it from, and make sure they understand what they're reading and they're getting it from. If they are okay with it, that's all you can do, is share the information. Knowledge is power, so make sure that you share that knowledge with other people. And lastly, and most importantly, just because at the end of the day you may choose to disagree doesn't make you guys enemies. That is the biggest lie that we've been told, that because they're red or I'm blue, or they're Republican and I'm Democrat, or vice versa, whatever the case is, that we have to hate each other. Because I live in California, they live in New York, that person's in Texas, and that person's in Delaware, that we have to hate each other. That's not true. That just means that we may not have the same values, we may not agree upon the same thing, but at the end of the day, we're still human. I love you, you love me, I care about you, you care about me, but most importantly, we care about this country more than anything. And that's what we need to protect, are the values of this country. So make sure you guys share that. Hopefully this helps you guys out next time you're at the office. Just work, just put in work. And if you're at a quinceañera, a party, a birthday party, enjoy the party. And if you do want to get into it, hopefully these few things can help you guys out when you guys are in the middle of that. And also, while you guys are thinking about this, make sure you hit the notification bell, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and make sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family as well. That way you guys are all connected. And stay tuned for my next video. See you guys later.